Hey guys, it's Eric and Karina.
And HR.
And Rando Eric.
And welcome back to the Late Podcast. The law according to Eric. So yes, it is Rando Eric because honestly, none of us know what these stories are. Eric picked these out and sent them to me.
So let me tell you what happened. Okay. So we're recording this on Monday.
Yeah.
We have a short week this week.
Yes.
Because July 4th.
Yes.
Hurricane's not in the office tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. So we might be able to get one more episode out on Wednesday for Friday.
Yeah.
But we're not sure. Maybe we'll have time Thursday for Friday, but we don't know yet.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, we should probably figure out a way to record today.
Yeah.
I'm like, but shit, what are we going to talk about? So
yeah. And I was busy too.
That's right. So I personally went to Reddit.
He did.
And I found a dozen Am I the Asshole stories. I read the first line or two because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. I'm like, okay, fuck it. That looks okay. And I just sent them over to Hurricane to package for our broadcast.
He did. Yes.
I don't know what we're going to actually get into.
And neither do I.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know how assholey these people really are. I'll tell you one thing I did notice, quite frankly, is people seem to think they're a bigger asshole than they probably really are.
Yeah.
And like the idea that they keep asking themselves for this kind of stuff.
Well, I think it's like you've gotten to a point where you're probably like double thinking like, well, am I the asshole? Like now other people have made it seem like I'm the asshole. Am I the asshole? So I think, Reddit helps for that too. Cause it's like people will go on there feeling super guilty about how things are, I feel like. And then Reddit will kind of help them realize you're not that big of an asshole.
Well, it's an interesting dynamic that there are people, I guess, that need that kind of validation.
Right.
And maybe I get it. Like if people are constantly coming down on me for a decision.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, am I really like this bad? I don't see it. But this is a little like, like people are like a little too nervous about like being considered an asshole.
Yeah.
At least a couple of the first lines that I read, it's like, really? Is this what we're talking to Reddit over?
It is. People will go to Reddit with anything. So
let me now share my opening story.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. This weekend, HR and I ran out of gummies.
No.
Yes. We only had a few left.
Did you still have your Benjamin? The pen?
Yes.
The Benjamin.
Yes. Still my pen. But the problem with the pen, although I just rectified that the other day, but the problem with the pen is the only cartridges they had the last time I bought were hybrid.
Right.
They didn't have indica. So hybrid, at least for me, it makes me tired eventually.
Yeah.
It takes a while, and I get munchies when I use hybrid. So I try to. I gotta pause for a second.
Okay.
Hello. I get the munchies from the hybrid pen.
Yeah.
Which during the week it's not a big deal because I don't really use it until we're like in bed getting ready to like go to sleep soon.
Right.
But sometimes on the weekends, like I'll start a little bit earlier, or we'll start watching TV, but because I don't have to be up at 6 the next morning, we're like, okay, fuck it. But then it's like, oh, wow, I'm really hungry now.
Yeah.
Right?
I know that feeling.
And I never ever make good choices.
Me neither. I will always go and get the snack I want.
Yeah, it's not like I break out like a celery stick or something like that. I don't even think we have.
And the worst part is when you're in that state, you're like, damn, I have ice cream in the fridge. And now it's like, I had ice cream sandwiches in the fridge. And you just go down this rabbit hole. It never ends well.
So what happened? We had, and still do, a couple of different brand gummy packs that we just kept for like a rainy day. Right?
Yeah.
Like, okay. I was like, you know what? And by the way, it was late and I was already tired. I'm like, fuck it. We'll just break out this one. And I ripped the top of the bag open.
Which one was it?
I'll tell you in a second. That's part of the story. Then I put 2 for HR because that's what she takes, 2 10 milligram gummies. And I put 3 for myself because on the weekends I take 3 instead of 2, like 30 milligrams instead of 2. Okay. Took them, ate them. They were same grape flavored. The little bit of a texture difference. They're like more like jelly-ish and not like harder. Like regular gummies are almost like plastic or rubbery on the outside, but they're easier to chew.
Yeah.
These were more like jellies to kind of like get in like your teeth and stuff,
They're the wild berry, aren't they?
No, they're grape.
I thought it was like the brown
grape. They're like berry or something.
Oh, whatever. But the bottom line is the flavor wasn't bad until you're about 2/3 of the way done, and then you can like taste the weed oil.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
But here's what happened. And this is the interesting part of the story. I didn't read the label.
Right.
I just broke them out. And what
God.
it actually was where they were 20 milligrams each, not 10.
Eric.
So
Yeah.
I double dosed
Holy
both
shit.
of I double dosed both of us. HR was like dead to the world. I mean,
How good was that sleep? How good did it feel to wake up the next day?
Tell him how many hours he slept consistently.
Yeah, I actually didn't wake up till like 11:30.
So like
I love that for you.
So like 13 hours.
I love that for you. Wow.
I woke up at 8:30, and it's only
But you took 60 grams.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm usually up by 5:30 or 6, and even without the alarm, I tend to start waking up around that time.
Yeah.
Even I was like 8:30, but you have to understand, I had a shit ton of pen before that. Right?
Oh fuck, Eric.
And then I could tell.
Wait, so which brand was it? Because I need to know what brand.
They're called Lights Out.
Okay.
I don't remember the name, but they were sour cherry.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's hard to find 20 milligram ones too.
Man,
if you ever need to be knocked out,
I mean,
go get some of this.
I was like, oh,
you would be out cold.
whew.
Nice, very nice.
First thing HR says, which is very funny because if you know her, like her expression, it's like, super glad we did that on a Saturday.
Exactly. I can see her. Yep, I can see it.
That would have been bad on Sunday.
Yeah.
So that was our little misadventure.
Well, that's fun.
Well, let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get those again, just in case. No. If I've had like a week like I had before,
Yeah.
I had like a bunch of hearings, a bunch of deadlines, or scrambling. I'm just exhausted. I don't want to wake up at 6:30 or 7 on Saturday.
Yeah,
Even though my body automatically does it. Or if I do, I want the ability to like still feel groggy and like fall back asleep. Because with me, like once I kind of get up and unless I force myself, and then I don't feel well after, like I get all groggy. So I'm gonna get some of those back up.
You should.
I mean, damn. Or I'll be honest, because they don't seem like there was like no expiration date that I noticed. Although I didn't pay close attention, I just kind of tore the top open.
Yeah, clearly you don't pay close attention to labels.
I'm gonna pay
At least he didn't eat an 100 one, okay? Let's remember, Karina ate 100 milligrams once.
Yeah,
exactly. That didn't end well.
I'm going to pay for this mistake for a while. I can already feel it. But again, the point here is if we have like a long flight in the future or a trip or some kind, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pound 4 of them.
Yeah.
5. Whatever.
Yeah. I remember you also, I can't remember where you got him from, but it was, you had took her somewhere. I think it was like, I can't remember where he took you to, but it was something for your new job, I think the onboarding or something like that. And you went to a dispo next to it, and you also had got me some caramel ones that were also 20 milligrams each. Those were really good. So if you want more of the 20, those were really good. I remember he had got those. Yeah, the caramel ones, those were actually really good too. And those would knock you out too. And those are 20. So I don't know if you remember even where that is, but
no, I don't remember. I'll tell you what happened also is I went to like 2 different places and none of them had the gummies in stock that I like. The 10 milligram grape ones.
I've only found 2 places where they have those. One here and then one where I live.
They're really hard to find.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Or they're not carried by every place.
Yeah. It's because I think they have like sponsor, like they have like agreements with the company.
Yeah.
Because I know that where you get them now, where you went to get them, they have like that agreement with them.
But like where I normally go, which is my guy Brian at Coast to Coast, because I know the owner.
Shout out.
Coast to Coast in Canoga Park, guys. Great.
Yes.
They usually have them.
Yeah.
But they only get like 10 or 15 at a time.
Yeah.
Right. So if I'm not the first guy there, I just end up getting whatever's left. And they don't order them every time they run out. Like they wait.
Yeah.
So like I went this weekend on Saturday morning. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, they didn't have any. I went to the other one closer to my place. Like, no, we don't have any left either. And they're like, well, let me recommend this. I'm like, no. And then I was like, you know what? We have some backups just in case. And we had enough for one more night. I'm like, tell you what, why don't we try the backup ones? Because it's a Saturday and we don't have to worry about the next morning. Hopefully we don't have a bad reaction. And we'll have the regular ones for Sunday night, which is fine. So, sure enough.
Slept.
Oh, my God.
I need one of those.
You don't understand how fast they hit. Yeah, I mean,
no, I took 100 ones. I understand how fast they hit, Eric. I couldn't fucking stand.
I can't even imagine.
I still can't understand why I did that, John.
I fell asleep with the remote clutched in my hand.
I fell asleep on someone's couch like this. Okay, so while people were there. So I mean, hey,
I'm with you. Well, luckily we didn't have anybody there.
Exactly.
To witness.
I love that for you guys, though.
Oh, and then HR was out.
I love that, though. Yeah.
Out. I mean, an act of God was not going to wait.
It felt like it was the first time you were high again off the edibles.
I don't know how people function on weed. I really don't.
Me neither.
I am not the kind of person who can function.
Me neither. I'm not driving. I'm not. No. I'm going to sit there and I go mute. I go nonverbal. I just sit there.
Exactly.
I go nonverbal.
Same thing.
No one talks to me.
I can't talk. I don't want to move. I just.
Yeah. No.
That's why I only do it at night.
Exactly.
I don't understand how people can do that and be social.
It's also a risk. Look.
Hell yeah.
To be frank, it also depends on the strain and where you are. Okay, if I'm
that's true, because we take indica.
But it is also on the fact that you're taking gummies.
Yeah.
So gummies hit way harder than
faster.
Than
flour. And let's don't forget, like if I'm hanging out with my brother, right, and we decide to smoke a little bit, it's not going to put me to sleep.
No.
Like now, God bless my brother Josh, and shout out. He smokes the strongest shit I've ever.
And he's fine.
But I mean, to the point where if I take one rip, I can't have anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I already feel like my hand's going numb. Like, like, fuck. He sits there like for an hour, just packing and hit like.
And I don't know if it's with you, but if I hit a blunt or anything like that the day before, the next morning I'm gonna wake up nauseous as hell and I want to throw up every single time.
I thought it was supposed to prevent you from being nauseous.
Smoking? No, fuck no. Yeah. Smoking makes I wake up the next morning nauseous as fuck. Like, I will literally I can't. And that's why I only do gummies.
So people with cancer take it for nausea.
Well, I don't know what it does to them, but to me, it's going to be fun in the moment that I can smoke. But the next morning, I'm going to be throwing up or with the worst nausea. So I can't. That's why I'll stick to the gummies. With
anything?
No, the gummies in the pen is fine. It's the actual smoking of it. Yeah, I will wake up nauseous as fuck the next morning.
Something in the smoke.
Yeah, or maybe something in the way they treat the flower.
Maybe, yeah.
The manner in which they what's the word?
Rabbit.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a way they process it and they send it to a lab and they have to make sure they test it right. And maybe it's just the way it's grown. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever. To each their own. I just thought it was funny in a sense.
Yeah, no, I love that for you guys.
I woke up at 8:30 and she was so out. I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the other room.
I woke up briefly when you woke up, and then
she's just like,
I passed out.
Exactly. Hey, she got her rest though, and that's what matters.
I did.
Hurricane, you understand? I literally, I could have gone to the market, the car wash, right?
And she still wouldn't
come home, and it should be in the same exact position.
Yep.
Right. And what was funny, and I don't think I'm getting up, letting out any national secrets or anything. What's also kind of cute is she takes this little arm pillow and she cuddles it.
Yeah.
Right. Like in the fetal position, and she was just out. That was it.
Hey, she got her rest, and that's all that matters. Right. She got her rest.
Hours.
Yeah. So. We love that for HR.
That's right.
We do.
It was kind of a love.
That was my little fun story for this last weekend.
I'm glad you had fun. I was in the hospital with Brian on Saturday. The dog bit his finger.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the dog, some lady was irritating the dog because she kept walking back and forth. Obviously, if you see a dog fucking barking at you, don't walk back and forth in front of the fucking dog, especially when you see a big ass German Shepherd.
Yeah,
you can tell.
That's not the brightest thing.
Exactly. The dog somehow ended up getting off of his leash. Brian had to run after him, and so that he wouldn't bite the lady, Brian put his hand in, and it bit Brian's hand. So I received the call at 11 on Saturday of Brian just yelling into the phone, "I'm bleeding a lot." So we ended up at Kaiser. He had to get 3 stitches on his fingers.
Oh, did he get tetanus?
No, he had his tetanus shot, so he was good. And the dog, his dog has all his shots. So good job on Brian for actually being responsible with his dog. So he was fine. He just got stitches, and he has a week off of work. So, but that was my Saturdays at Kaiser with Brian. Yeah. Okay. So. Mm-hmm.
Never had a dog bite. I had a cat bite. So that wasn't fun. I ripped up my whole. I told you this when I was volunteering. I broke up cats.
Oh yeah,
we were fighting.
Oh my god!
No, you know what's funny is when she's telling me this story, I broke up a cat fight. I'm like, were they strippers or what?
No, an actual fight.
The first thing I thought of. Yeah. I'm not lying. It's just
no
I've never
cats.
seen 2 cats fight.
They always fight. That's all cats do.
I'm allergic to cats.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
Not around them.
Yeah.
Anywhere. If they're an alley cat, yell. I don't.
No, cats will literally start fighting for another cat could be sitting there. He's gonna go and just slap them. That's just cats are just problematic. So,
Now I'm super tired because I also had stomach pain last night.
Oh, same. I was throwing up. I slept for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm just loopy.
I saw I was up like 1:30, 1:45 in the morning. I fell back asleep for like 2 hours, and I went all crying.
Yeah, no, same, yeah.
So these are the worst nights for HR because I'm like by 8:30, I'm like I gotta go to bed. Just like, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
All right. So having said all that, another patented law according to Eric intro about something unrelated to whatever we're talking about. But,
exactly.
Weekend stories. All right. So Hurricane, take it away on our random Am I the Asshole topics for today.
Okay. Just also disclaimer: Eric did not send me the titles of these stories, just the stories. So we have no titles.
Oh,
we have no titles. We're just gonna go. Okay. We're just gonna go in.
We can come up with titles for them.
We can come up with. Actually, that would be fun. We can come up with titles for them because there's no titles. So
I don't know about all that. But let's just see.
Okay, my friends and I, 19 female, were over the parents' house of my friend Todd, 20 male. I had asked to use the bathroom, and Todd had told me that one of the toilets wasn't working. I didn't listen carefully when he said which one. After doing number 2, I was horrified when I realized I went to the wrong bathroom because the water will not go down.
Oh, God.
How many times it's happened to my brother?
I bet it has. I bet it has.
He's the one that actually breaks them. Like,
no.
They work fine till he gets there. I'm sorry.
Oh,
sorry,
my God.
Josh. It's going to be one of those episodes.
I'm
tired, I'm loopy, and I think I'm still like quasi-high from those terribly
probably
strong
are.
But, all right.
Okay. I cried.
Not really,
I cried loud and long enough for Todd to knock on the door. He offered to fix it, but I said no at first. He asked again, saying it's not a big deal, and I just said yes. Well, days later, another friend who was there, Jane, 20 female, said I took advantage of Todd's friendship by saying yes. She said that I'm a grown woman and I should have fixed my mess myself. Am I the asshole?
For letting a guy help her unclog the toilet?
Why is she the asshole for accepting help?
Apparently she was mad because she had Todd help her when the toilet wasn't working. Obviously, Todd knows how to fucking fix it. It's Todd's toilet.
Todd is a good friend, and he's handy, so...
And it's Todd's toilet.
I bet you it's not even that. It's more like, hey, this is my fucking house, and I don't want your fucking floating turds running all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm going to fix this shit before it gets worse.
That's one of the most mortifying things ever.
It is.
Clog someone else's
yes.
toilet.
Yes, it is.
Really? Because I think it depends who does the clogging. There's some people that just don't think twice.
Some people that give zero fucks.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Do you remember the story where someone went to the bathroom and then there was shit everywhere? Do you remember that? There was a story. Remember they were having like a family or like a friend get together, and someone had went to the restroom and they were for like 30 minutes, and then there was shit everywhere when they came back. You guys don't remember the story?
No,
I don't remember.
There was shit like on the walls and shit.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I don't.
Yeah.
I kind of remember the video.
I am appalled. That's talent.
And they left it like that. So yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a zero on the
exactly.
Scale.
So I'm like, this isn't bad.
I
just
would have been asking for some Lysol.
Exactly. My thing is, we've read so many stories. This to me doesn't feel bad. This isn't even
bad at all.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's the asshole.
That's just life.
Yeah, he offered to help her. She didn't know how to do it. Sure, go ahead. So I don't think she's the asshole for letting him help.
Yeah, I don't see why that was even a Reddit story.
No. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Eric?
I mean, it's interesting in that I don't think that this person's the asshole for, inadvertently clogging the toilet by going to the wrong one.
That's right. No dingleberries for the shit.
No, I think it'd be worse if it was like intentional. Like,
exactly.
Todd,
right?
Let me go use Todd's broken toilet and shit in it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that Todd was like feeling kind of bad. Like, yo, Lucinda's been in there a while.
Yeah.
I need to make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
So I don't see any assholes here.
No.
So, no, Lucinda, let me just say, Turd Lucinda, you're not the asshole.
No.
Okay. Now, Feldman scale, that's definitely a little different.
But it wasn't on purpose, though.
It's not about purpose. Look, you got to have no shame if you need to reach out.
It's that you're agreeing that it was.
Oh, yeah, because like girl to girl, right? I mean, that's a super, brutal way to put it.
Yeah.
But what I'm wondering is, if they're friends and they've been friends for a long time, she probably knows this struggle that she's going through, her friend here, Lucinda, without a guy. Mm-hmm. And she already probably knows her taste in men. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't have been a shock when she's like, look, I'm not clicking with, Brad Pitt's fucking, unknown twin brother. I'm clicking with like the fucking live action version of Barney Rubble.
Right.
Or whatever. Like, why is this happening?
Right.
Well, I'll tell you why, Lucinda, right? chances are, like this, like your BFF said, you're probably like that. You're the female version of those guys.
See, but I just don't feel like I don't think it's like even girl. You're saying like maybe like the friendship is like that. She knew that. I have friends I've known since I was like 9. I don't think I could even. I still couldn't say that to them. Like even you have.
That is not easy to say to someone.
And especially as a girl, that's why I'm like, okay, I don't feel like this is
I would have said like, oh, they don't look so bad to me.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Give them a try.
Exactly.
You know?
Be like, you know what? Maybe.
I would have told her like she was maybe a 5.
Exactly. And even me, like I could be mean. My friends, I would not. I couldn't.
I wonder if there isn't more to this story. Like maybe this is like a constant complaint she does.
Maybe.
And maybe the other friend was like tired of hearing it. It's like, look, maybe. I've been nice about this, but here's the bottom line. You're a fucking 5 at best. Just like set your expectations right.
Maybe.
I think we all know someone like this. And as you get older, you see that people like this are alone their entire life.
Yes.
And it's sometimes not being as nice is actually kinder.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. I mean, but I mean, the girl, she just sounds boy crazy. She's 19 years old. She's 19.
That's true. She's 19. Really young.
Yeah,
well,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And here's the other thing too, okay? You really have to kind of ask yourself what she truly does look like.
Yeah.
Because lots of guys on Tinder, they don't have like high expectations. Like they'll swipe with anybody.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'll connect with you, girl. No problem.
Yeah.
Right? 19-year-old. So unless she's like 190 pounds.
Oh my God.
And like 5'1" or whatever. I'm just saying.
It's not that she's being as superficial as a lot of men are. You know?
Of course she is. I'm not matching with the hot guys. Okay, really? That's pretty.
And the hot guys are probably just going to use you and toss you out.
Exactly.
Well, so maybe her friend is actually sparing her.
Well, that's what she was saying. That's what I said. Sometimes not.
Pardonnez-moi.
So I was agreeing with you. Sometimes not being as nice is actually the kinder thing in the long run. Yeah. Even though it hurts.
Can I tell you what I was going to do today? But I forgot.
What were you going to do?
I was going to do the entire episode in like Valley Girl.
Oh my God.
But I honestly forgot I was going to do that. So, but
have you narrated the lives of like how the other story was? The Discovery Channel voice?
Oh no! I should have done that too. Fuck! I forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot to find out.
No! I'm doing that. I'm doing that at my brother's birthday.
There you go.
I already warned. I forewarned HR.
There you go.
You did?
100%. It's going to be like. And now, watch as the cringy sister-in-law opens a second box of wine, Costco style.
Exactly.
As she can barely find her way to the restroom.
Exactly.
Oh, I got a funny story to tell you about that too. So sorry. So, my brother's been very concerned about the number of people that are going to show up.
Okay.
Now, this is partially my fault because I reached out to a cousin of ours that lives out here, and I invited her to come.
Yeah, Eric's been spontaneously inviting people on his own without consulting.
To Josh's birthday party,
right? Because part of it is okay. Well, part of it is that I'm not going to know a lot of people there. I'll know my brother. Okay. I'll know my dad and like my own kids in HR, but there's going to be a lot of other guests.
Usually you discuss that with the person whose birthday it is.
My brother and I have a different kind of relationship, okay? This is something, this is exactly something my mom would do to either of us. And in fact, something she has done probably more than once. Okay. So I added a few people.
Okay.
Then Matthew was like, yo, Dad, I'm going to be bored as fuck. Can I bring a friend of mine? Okay, fine. So now another teenage boy is coming.
Because who are you to say no when you're doing the same thing, right?
Well, I'm just like, okay, whatever. But apparently I'm not the only one that's bringing an extra wheel. So there's a couch surfer named Rashad.
Oh,
who's been
very nice.
Couch surfing on the cringy sister-in-law's couch in exchange for letting her use his car. Well, she got a car, but he didn't leave yet. So now Rashad's coming to the party too.
This isn't the less limbed.
No, okay. No. This is different.
Completely different. Okay.
Totally different. So yes, I'm gonna have a shitload of stories.
Oh God.
I'm telling HR, I could probably do like 3 episodes.
So don't let Micah talk. Oh, Micah can't speak.
No, we just can't use the word podcast around him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh God.
I mean, you know. So anyway, let me break this down as far as I think brutally honest friend Lucinda or Billy, whichever, gets 1 dingleberry. I think that it's a little dickish to do, a little bit, but maybe that's the better way to put it. It's more of a dick move, but it's not an asshole. Yeah. And I do think if you were to break down like modern lingo, you know the difference. You
Yeah.
know, like you can stop and like kind of like half be like not super upset, like, yo, dude, that was such a dick move. Like,
Yeah.
okay, being an asshole is a little harder.
No, yeah,
I think this is more of a dick move.
Yeah.
So I'm going one dingleberry for the dick move to like kind of like put her in her place. But at the same time, he might be right.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I agree.
She's
Yeah.
probably right. I could have done it a little more tactfully.
Yeah, but she might have needed a lower
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, I'm really honestly struggling with a Feldman score because brutal honesty is not necessarily shameless. But in this case, brutal honesty, you kind of tossed your shame aside. You just went right for the fucking bitch's jugular.
Yeah.
You're like, look, you're not that sweet. You know, you're just not all that. That is
pretty. Realizing that this girl is 19, that is pretty harsh for a 19-year-old to hear.
Yeah, like no 19-year-old wants to hear you're not hot enough for them people, that they're not in your league. Like that sucks.
You can take it by your middle age, but that's
here's where I have a little bit of a issue with what you're saying. Not that I disagree, but we don't know what she actually looks like. Now, let me explain why this is important. Okay, and I'm being serious. If she looks like a 4'11" troll, and she's shooting for the fucking Brad Pitts of Tinder,
well, they said she looks average.
That's almost him being nice. Okay, I'm.
Well, he said not ugly, not hot, just all right.
She's not average. Okay, and his definition of all right means I'd hit it and quit it. All right, but that's about it. Which, by the way, most guys on Tinder would do.
Yeah.
So that's really what it comes down to. If she's really, really tough on the eyes and she's shooting, like she's swinging for a home run every time, then he did her a favor.
Yeah.
All right, but trying to like, look, right? But on the other hand, if she really is like on the better side of average.
And maybe she just needs a little glow up. You know, sometimes
you're right.
Sometimes people have potential.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
It could be a matter of just a haircut and some makeup.
Exactly.
But we don't know.
We don't. Exactly.
So if it's what I think she's closer to like a 2 in the looks department. And I actually think he was being a little bit like gentle.
Yeah.
But still trying to make her understand that she's not getting... You know, the fucking...
You didn't say, Lucinda, you're ugly as fuck.
But I'm just saying, she's not getting the fucking college quarterback.
Yeah, no, she's not.
Yeah, she's not dating the basketball team.
No.
You know, she's dating a guy in the fucking math club, okay? Or the fucking chess club, or whatever. Don't get mad. It's like one of your kids in the math club. Sorry. Just kidding. We love nerds.
Exactly,
Just kidding again. Oh my God. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Same.
And now I really want the strawberry shortcake. I'm so looking forward to that. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go 1.5 dingleberries.
I agree.
Brutally honest, Dulcinda, because I just don't know. And I'm going to go 4 on the Feldman.
I agree.
I think it could have been worse.
But it could have been nicer.
Right. He could have really been like, are you out of here?
I'm going to go lower on the Feldman.
Okay, what are you going?
Yeah,
I say like 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's kind of shameless to be that. I mean, a little bit. Maybe it was warranted, but to a 19-year-old to be that honest, that's a little bit shameless.
But let's also remember this might be a guy doing
it. It might be a guy.
It's like okay.
I'm not saying it was a bad thing to do.
It just was shameless.
It was a slightly shameless thing to do.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Yeah.
My 50 son, 17, recently got into a car accident with a drunk driver. I am very thankful that he's alive, obviously, but his car is totaled. The drunk driver was driving a pickup, and my son drives a small old convertible, most likely the reason for the amount of damage. And he is fairly injured, i.e. multiple breaks, lots of stitches, etc., and is currently recovering. This all occurred last week on Saturday, the night of the accident. My family, my wife, 45, and my daughter, 14, got there, and I want to say an hour before his girlfriend. When she came in, she ran to him in his hospital bed and started hugging and kissing him, mainly on his lips, but other parts of his face too, the girlfriend. She stayed for most of the night and checked up on him and is being supportive, and I was happy that my son and his girlfriend have such a good relationship. As we were driving home that night, my wife said that she was upset I didn't say anything to my son's girlfriend. I asked why I would have said anything as she was being a good partner. My wife said that it felt very weird seeing this, especially in front of his family. I said that he was going off to college regardless and that she was just being a really nice partner, and that that night showed us how much she truly cared for him. She rushed off of work to get there and was still wearing her work clothes as she got there. My wife started getting angrier and said that she thought it was gross and that I should just ask her to leave sometimes. I told her I'm not telling my hospitalized son that I'm taking away something that clearly makes him happy. She told me it was gross and that I needed to put a stop to it. I told her she was worrying about the wrong thing and that anything that brought our son comfort was good. And then it says, my brother had taken my daughter home before this. She didn't hear any of us arguing. She told me I needed to step up and do my job and that I've kept thinking about it. And I have started to keep thinking about it. What? Okay. And thinking that I am in the wrong here.
What the fuck? Your son was just in an accident with a drunk driver and
like that bothers you that his girlfriend came in like all like,
and was kissing him because she was yeah.
Would it have been better if she walked in like high-fived him?
Right.
Like,
hey, what's up?
Right. Good job, Billy. Come on, reach for it. Right. Come on, let me see your cast.
With a broken bone.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, of the dad.
Of the mom,
no,
right?
The
mom. The mom is the one that's like, that's gross. Why didn't you stop her? Tell her to leave.
Yeah.
The mom, yeah.
I can't believe, like, you should just be thankful your son is okay and that his girlfriend cares about him.
Yeah, no, she's upset. Yeah.
Maybe the mom's a little too into her son.
Maybe this is just a mama's boy. You know how they are like.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like incestually.
Yeah,
I will say that my ex-husband hated it when my son's girlfriend was affectionate to him. Hated it. Like, it really, really bothered him. Because when we grew up, you just weren't affectionate in front of parents. And I think it's a generational thing. But I don't think it's bad that people are doing things in front of their parents. It's like, why should you have to hide just normal human affection?
Exactly.
I agree with that. But I think this situation was slightly different. I feel like this was just an unplanned reaction.
Yeah.
Well, of course. She was thankful she was alive.
Right. It was instinctual.
Yeah, of course.
So how do you get mad at somebody whose first instinct is to coddle and be affectionate?
Yeah.
Right? Like, again, if she walked in and her first thing was like, you dumb motherfucker.
How the fuck did we get here? Like,
how many times I tell you, get rid of that hoopty.
Exactly.
Get yourself a Cybertruck. Like, you know, I could see so many worse ways that this could have been handled. So.
And like the dad said, what am I supposed to do? Go and take away the one thing that brought him joy after he almost fucking died?
Dad's right.
Like,
that's just, mom is like out of her fucking mind.
Yeah.
That's weird. Listen, we took the scenic route, but we eventually got there. It was a long, I didn't read them, so I don't know. That was a long post just to get to that point.
I know.
So I'm going to make this simple. Mm-hmm. I'm giving mom 4 dingleberries.
Okay.
For putting her family on blast. Anyway, 4 dingleberries for like freak out mom.
Definitely.
It was really. I mean, the only reason I'm not going full 5 is it's possible that she herself was shaken up by the whole thing. And she was just more like in a reactionary mode.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But you know, having said that, and then you go like. Put the dad on blast. Like, what the fuck did he do?
Go step up and do your job. Right. What the fuck? What?
Yeah, what is that? What is his job exactly?
Yeah, I don't. And I want to say this is probably also like, she's definitely an old school mom. And I could see this being like someone who was not raised in America per se. Like, I could see this being like an older generation from another country. Yeah. That her son might be like first generation here and that she's seeing this. This is what it kind of gives the vibe.
Like some like white parents, older white parents are not okay. That's what I would see.
I was kind of saying non-white people. That's where it's at. That's where I was kind of saying.
No, but even some white parents I think would have a although I don't personally get it.
Yeah,
especially if your kid almost died.
Exactly.
I don't know that race is really part of it.
No. I was saying like more like I've seen it how more parents, like I'll say like that have immigrated here that aren't from different countries or like the old generation, they have this like different thought process.
There are some cultures where that like, any kind of physical contact would not be okay.
That's
exactly.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially super religious families.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we don't know
exactly. Yeah,
but it sounds like at least the dad.
Yeah, dad doesn't give a fuck.
Right. So it could be the mom is just more religious and the dad's like whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
It seems like the dad is just more concerned with his kid's well-being.
Yeah, he's
the last thing he's worried about is somebody being nice and kind and affectionate.
Exactly. Like that's what he needs right now.
So I'm sticking with 4 dingleberries.
I agree.
And I'm going to give the mom 2.5 on the film.
I agree.
I would go lower, except I do think she was emotional.
Yeah.
And it's her son, so, a lot of it.
I agree. Okay. Next one.
Yep.
I, 31 female, have really bad back acne. That's a way to start a story. I was going to the beach with my mom, 53 female, my brother, 28 male, and my brother's wife, 26 female. I don't know my sister-in-law very well, but she seems very sweet. She had offered to rub sunscreen on my mom, and after sister-in-law was finished with my mom, I asked her if she could rub sunscreen on my back. She said she was happy to, and she did. But that evening, my brother confronted me. He said his wife had many issues, including social anxiety. He said she has a problem saying no. He said that she told him how uncomfortable she felt putting sunscreen on my back. He told me it was inconsiderate of me to ask someone who's not in healthcare to touch diseased skin. Sister-in-law continued being very sweet to me and my mom. My brother seemed cold with me and was very protective of his wife. Am I the asshole here?
I don't see how you would be the asshole for asking someone to put sunscreen on your back, especially when they just did it to the mom.
And acne is not diseased skin. Having back acne does not mean you have disease. You're not going to fucking pass the acne.
Exactly. He's not a leper.
Okay, but imagine, you spritz a little baby oil or lotion or whatever in your hand and you start rubbing on the back and the fucking zits start to pop. You get that nasty shit all over your hand. Are you kidding? I would lose my fucking mind.
Do you know how hard you have to pop a pimple? Especially back pimples are pretty hard to pop.
If they are infected or they're protruding or bulging, sometimes just flick past it and there you go.
Okay, well, Eric is easily grossed out.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I really wouldn't have. My whole thing, it's also the sister could have said no. That's the sister-in-law could have been no, I don't want to. But it's if you offered to do it to her mom and she asked, again.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if she would have said no, the mom would have done it herself. So I think the brother's the asshole here for going off on her like that. And then for saying it's diseased skin. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No.
I'm sure your brother's self-conscious enough as it is. You don't need to tell him he's
exactly.
diseased.
It's a girl.
Oh,
it's a sister, and then the brother,
girl.
Okay. So it's I was thinking that she's at the beach.
Even that. Okay, I don't know why I got in my head it was a guy.
No.
Given that it's a girl and she just put sunscreen on the mom. Yeah, this brother needs to get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand what his problem is.
And it's
why would you try to make your sister feel
self-conscious?
Hold on,
pause it.
All right, we're back. So yeah, we were saying, I don't feel she was the asshole for asking her to put sunscreen on her back. I really don't. Because it's you're at the beach.
I think the brother was the asshole.
Yeah, the brother was definitely the asshole for how he treated his sister. His sister did not deserve to hear all of that from him. So, yeah.
You know what this is almost like?
What is it almost like?
Oh, God.
This would almost be like if you had a cringy sister-in-law tag along on a cruise with you and just started asking you to do shit for her, even though you don't really want to, and it's annoying. Could you just translate to the driver where I want to go? And could you just ask them to order me this?
You were so triggered by that.
Could you watch the kids while I go have wine time? It's almost like that. And yes, I was. I'm going to tell you why, now that you brought that up, okay? Because she was on my last fucking nerve already at that point. And she was upsetting everybody around her without realizing how bad, okay? And frankly, I've had enough, okay? That's all.
But see, that's different from here. The girl, all she asked was if she could put sunscreen on her back.
But what if she asked 13 other fucking things right before that? And that was just the last straw. Because you know who that reminds me of too?
But it doesn't sound like
I think you're projecting a little bit there.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Yeah, only asked for the back. Because that's what the brother bitched about. Why would you have my wife do that? So?
It's nasty. I'm telling you, what if one of those zits pops? Ugh. Anyhow.
I don't think that she was the asshole.
I'll tell you
for
what.
that. I think the
for just asking, she's probably not an asshole.
No.
I don't think that the response is an asshole response either.
His brothers?
I wouldn't want to do it.
Really? He didn't do it. His wife did it.
Oh.
And he's bitching about why would she have his wife that's not in the healthcare touch diseased skin, and it was inconsiderate of him.
He just doesn't understand what acne really is.
Yeah.
It's just like oil and.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing fun.
Exactly. That's what we're saying. His reaction was the asshole thing. Yeah.
All right. Well, so this is what happens when I don't read these. So okay. So I'm going to give acne girl Lucinda 0 dingleberries for just asking to have sunscreen put on her back so she's not burnt up. And I'll go with brother. I'll give him 5 on the Feldman. It's not the worst reaction in the world. It's a little shameless.
It's kind of asshole.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's shameless. It's asshole.
So is he the asshole? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But the question is she the asshole for asking for the sunscreen?
Right. No, I didn't think so.
That's what I'm saying. So we're not rating him as an asshole, but in Feldman, I'll give him a 5.
Agreed.
All right.
Okay, next one.
Yeah.
I'm 26 feet. What? Okay. She said but I, 26 female, have a stable job, no kids, and I like to treat myself sometimes.
I'll treat yourself to a fucking writing course, bitch. How about that?
I've saved up for a few designer dresses over the years. Nothing outrageous, just a handful of nice pieces I like to wear to special events.
Can I ask a quick question? And I'm serious now, in a sense. Is there an unspoken rule about what not outrageous actually translates to by like girl power?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm curious about. What is not outrageous? Like $500 per dress? Is that like not outrageous or pricey?
Yeah.
I'm honestly curious.
Yeah.
Right?
I think up to like 1,000 is not outrageous, but yeah.
That may change my opinion of this.
No, yeah.
Her definition of not outrageous, like I only spent $5,000, Billy.
I think my definition of outrageous is probably lower.
Yeah.
Than most people. Yeah. I didn't even spend that much on my wedding dress, so.
Why am I not surprised?
I know.
HR's mom was like, look, if I can't find it at Ross, I don't need it.
Oh my God. Exactly.
Yeah, I was given a very strict budget. And
she had a bridezilla. A groomzilla.
Yeah, but what can't you find at Ross these days?
That's true.
Like, you get luggage. You get all sorts of, you get those fucking candles for your house.
You get pots, pans.
Yeah, everything.
They have everything.
You know what also became like the go-to for everything but like super low-end cheap shit? I haven't been there in a very, very long time. But I used to go there once in a while because they also had a very large, big, and tall selection. So I could buy shit for myself when I was a lot heavier. Burlington Coat Factory. Burlington started off just selling jackets.
Right.
Then they got into like all these different fucked up, and then they went like the Marshalls route.
Yeah.
And they're just like selling like irregular designer stuff or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they got everything now at Burlington.
They do.
It's such a nasty store.
Yeah, I was gonna say Burlington is so. No, none of them. They stress me the fuck out going into Burlington. Like, I'm like,
they're very disorganized.
Yes. Ross is getting there too, though. Ross is getting to almost all of them look super disorganized now too. Like Ross is up there right now.
Marshalls tends to be nice.
Marshalls and TJ Maxx, I love. Yeah. Home Goods, I'm there. So yes,
I agree. But it just depends, like what your budget is, how much you make.
Exactly. Well, that's what she said. I think that's why she. That's why she kind of gave us the back like that.
I didn't mean to derail the. Let's get back to it. I know. Sooner we finish.
Okay.
Sooner I can try that strawberry shortcake cookie.
She said, really good too. I know I did. Mm-hmm. I'm careful with them, and they mean a lot to me. Because they're things I've actually worked hard for. One of my closest friends, Lena, 27 female, has always made snide comments about my clothes. Stuff like, I don't get how you can spend that much on fabric. I could never be that shallow. I usually laugh it off, but honestly, it does get under my skin. She clearly thinks I'm materialistic, even though I've never judged her lifestyle or her spending habits. Anyways, she's going to a wedding soon and texted me out of the blue asking to borrow one of my dresses. No apology, no acknowledgement of the past comments, just, you have so many, I figured you wouldn't mind. I politely said no, explaining that I don't lend those out, especially for trips where I won't be there. She snapped back and said that I was being selfish and dramatic, and now a few mutual friends are chiming in saying it's just a dress. But I can't help feeling like it's more than that. Why should she benefit from something she's constantly belittled me for?
Well, you can't go demanding things from your friends. Mm-hmm. If they want to loan them to you, then wonderful. But you can't go just demanding their shit. It's their stuff.
Exactly.
I think that's the bigger point. I don't think it's about the prior criticism.
No. Yeah.
I think that's being used as an excuse because she doesn't want to let her have that stuff and risk it.
Yeah. Well, that's what she said. Like, I don't lend those out to people.
Totally understandable if you have dresses that cost $500 more.
Right. And this is definitely too chicks.
Yeah, no,
guys don't care. I mean,
well, some do.
No, let me rephrase it.
Some do.
Guys don't care about our everyday run-of-the-mill stuff. What I think certain guys do get upset about is if it's like flashy jewelry, right? That they bought.
That's why. So this isn't her regular clothes.
No, I get it. That's why I'm saying like it's I can kind of understand like not wanting to like
no.
I think it also depends on what the purpose is.
Yeah.
Like if she's like, look, I'd like to borrow this for my sister's wedding. Mm-hmm. I might be a little bit more inclined rather than like, look, I'm going to hit the club with, Billy and I need to look fly,
Right,
girl.
right.
So hook me up with that $5,000 dress.
Well, I don't think it matters what the occasion is. I also think it's like how she's talked about it. Like, she saved up for these stuff. She takes care of these items. These are like, her prized possession. Probably the most expensive thing she owns. Like she said, like, I save up for these. I only have certain stuff. I take care of them. I only wear them certain events. So it's like, if I myself don't wear them, out just everywhere, why would I let someone else do them? And I get that because I have stuff that I would never lend to other people either. So it's like, I just think these to her are like, in a way, her babies, and she doesn't want to lend them out. So.
I'm trying to think, because it's harder for me to completely empathize with flashy Lucinda because I don't put a lot of stock in clothing and stuff. Like me personally, I don't care. I don't wear my nice watch. I don't wear jewelry.
Right.
I just
but if I were to go out and buy a $500 dress, I would be very hesitant to loan it out to someone.
Exactly.
Because and if something does happen to it, your friendship is over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna lose your friendship over a dress.
Listen,
yeah.
If you bought a $500 dress, I would go get my skis because hell froze over. Okay, and we're about to go skiing. I'm just saying. Come on now.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Literally, yeah. I might go buy the lotto. Honestly, if you do, I really might. So yeah.
It's hard for me to say she's an asshole though.
I don't think she is.
No, because again, just because I don't put a lot of stock in clothing and stuff like that, or I don't have that material side about me, doesn't mean that she's wrong. If she works for something, saves up because she has a goal. It doesn't matter what the goal is, because goals are different for everybody.
Exactly.
Right? So if that's her goal and that's what she's wanted, good on her.
I think the asking friend is being kind of asking.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
And especially because she's already made so many comments like, "Oh, I couldn't be that shallow."
That's just jealousy.
She's being you're insulting her and then asking her.
She either can't afford that stuff or she can't bring herself to buy it. It's just jealousy.
Yeah. Definitely.
You can tell.
Yeah.
That's not, a thing that friends really fight about. It's, she's making her feel bad because she herself feels bad for not having it, and probably makes her feel worse if she flaunts it around.
Yeah.
And, oh my God, look what I got. I'm going to put it back in my zip bag so nobody messes with it. Look at the sequence, or I just bedazzled the hell out of it.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. This probably wasn't a good one to pick. I don't really see a lot of assholiness in this.
Yeah, me neither.
And I don't think, materialistic Lucinda is an asshole for not wanting to share her stuff.
No.
Especially, there is something to that. Like, especially to the person that puts her down for it. I would almost be like somebody making fun of my car. Yeah. Constantly, and then Eric, can I borrow your car because I got a date and I need a ride?
Exactly.
Oh, you want to roll in the hoopty now?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Now you want to be shallow?
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll tell you what it's almost like, though.
What is it almost like?
This is almost like when you have a cringy sister-in-law that thinks she knows the real estate market, right, and tells you things that really aren't true, and then turns around tries to back herself out of it and says, "Well, can you just help me anyway? Read a contract for me." Almost like that.
Almost like that. All right, next one.
All right.
So my boyfriend, 31 male, invited me to dinner with his old college group. One of his female friends, 30 female, who I've never met before, came late, looked me up and down, and said, "Oh, so you're the current one? Cute."
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would be in jail. I was stunned. No one laughed. No one corrected her. And my boyfriend just kind of chuckled awkwardly and changed the subject. I sat there in silence for another 20 minutes before excusing myself and leaving. I took an Uber home. He called me later and said I embarrassed him by making it a thing, and I should have just been chill because she didn't mean anything by it. He wants me to apologize for walking out and acting like a child. Am I the asshole for not tolerating that kind of blatant disrespect? Nope. No. She did. This is very mature. She fucking left. I wouldn't have left.
So clearly, I'm going to let Hurricane go first on this one.
The nails would have been coming off.
The hair would have been in a bun. And this bitch would have got beat the fuck up because what the fuck do you mean you're the current one? I hate people who are like this. I hate girls who are like this. I hate girls who want to act like that because they're in front of the guys and they want to seem cool and they want to seem chill. No, you're fucking weird. It's fucking weird. You're treating another girl like this. You're treating another female like this. Why the fuck would you, in front of her boyfriend, why the fuck would you do that? I just hate women that are like this.
I would have stared at her and said, yes, I am.
Yeah, bitch, what the fuck? I hate when women act like this. It's so pick me of you. It's so just bitchy of you. I fucking hate it when women act like this. I really do. I do. So no, I don't think she's the asshole. I would have fucking left.
I'm honestly, I'm a little afraid to say what I'm going to say. But I'll tell you what, I honestly think in part that Billy probably should have warned her. I'm guessing that he knew the personality of his college friend really well.
Right.
I doubt that this was done to inflict emotional distress or anger upon her. I think that's just her being her. She probably is like that. You know, she'll make the slide comments this night or whatever. She might think it's funny.
I hate people who use that as the That's just how she is.
My point is, I'm putting Billy on blast for not sitting down with current girlfriend Lucinda. Like, look, when you meet Lucinda too, she could be a little tough, you know, on first impressions, or she can get a little loud or whatever.
Well, if it tends to be more directed towards other women, he might not realize
how bad it could come out. Yeah. Or Billy could have told his girlfriend, let's not make the comments like that. Or like, I mean, the friend, the actual friend, let's not make comments like that. You're meeting my girlfriend. Or even then, like in front of this, like you literally just looked me up and down and said, oh, you're the current one, cute. And Billy didn't fucking say nothing.
Yeah, Billy should have stood up for her.
Billy's gonna fucking laugh.
Billy's a wuss.
Like, bitch, you think this is funny? Let me fucking show you something funny.
See, I don't disagree with that. I think if that were me, and this were my girlfriend, especially if this is somebody that was really starting to blossom up with a relationship, it wasn't like my first or second date. And I'm guessing this was maybe a bit more far along because he brought her to meet his other friends and like his inner circle.
Yeah.
To a guy, that's a big step. That means more.
Exactly.
That means more than meeting like a guy's parents.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So
exactly.
Exactly. This is really it. So I'm thinking because of that, yes, he probably should have stopped and like, you know what? I know that used to be funny. Not this time. Yeah. I will say also, not that this is directly related, but there's a TikTok trend now about something like that where it's like the karate chop to the throat. Like the guy's like, well, my current wife, and she's like, whack. And like there's like a whole thing where they keep doing it. Like
your TikTok is very different from mine. Is what I realize every time you talk about what's on your trends.
I'm just saying. But having pointed that out, I think that is Lucinda the asshole for leaving? No. Yeah. I think that she was probably made to feel awkward. Yeah. She might have taken it a little too seriously, but if that's the first impression you have of this person, and this is the first time you're meeting her, and that's the first thing she says to you.
And no one laughed at it either. It's kind of like, this isn't a joke.
Well, that's where it would have worked. Like, it would have been better if some of the other friends were like, oh, Lucinda,
there you go. Exactly. Yeah, no one fucking laughed at this shit.
When people are like, oh, shit. Like, people like, right, then, I think that's a little bit. Yeah. So I am going to give current girlfriend Lucinda 0 dingleberries. Agreed. I do not think she acted like the asshole at all.
And I don't think she should have to apologize either because he wants her to apologize to the girl.
I know.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I know. Exactly. I know. And I don't disagree, except if the relationship is that strong and meant that much, then she might want to do that for Billy because clearly they're so good friends.
No, he needs to apologize to her.
Exactly.
In an awkward situation. He didn't say
no, anything. Instead he got mad at her and said, why'd you make it a thing? You should have been chill.
Yeah, tonight. But by day 3, when he hasn't gotten any, trust me, he's apologizing his ass off.
Yeah, I'm not. Me personally, you either cut off that friend or we're not dating. Easy. Wow. All right. Because I don't tolerate this shit. I don't.
That probably actually would have ended it for me.
Yeah.
If the guy wouldn't stick up for me.
And then to call me after and say me that shit, fuck no. This is it. You cut her off or we're done.
Been done.
See, and this is also maybe the difference between guys and girls, or maybe it's just me. Like, I would have responded differently. Something like that. So like if my girlfriend's group friends or college friends came and said to her, oh, is he your current one? I'd have been like, I'm the past, I'm the present, and the future. Right? That's me. Like I would have, like given it right back, so she knows I'm not one that's going to be trifled.
Right.
And in fact, I would have come up with such a witty response that she would have been, like felt belittled next to me, and my wit and intellect, and would have just backed off.
No, I agree. That would have been awesome, but not everyone is that strong.
No.
Or,
This is complimenting. Thank you. I am. God damn it. Anyway, long story short, I'm giving current girlfriend Lucinda 0 dingleberries.
Agreed.
Don't think she's the asshole. I do not find what she did shameless.
No.
I'm giving her a 10.
Yeah. It's the best she could have done.
Right. If she would have made a scene, if she would have embarrassed people, including herself, if she would like thrown the glass of wine at her or some shit, it'd be different. But she honestly, and I'm saying this without joking, she handled this like a lady.
Yeah.
She sat quiet. She didn't fuck up anybody else's evenings. She quietly excused herself. And
she got her own Uber. Right, she went home.
Just left, right? Didn't make sure to pay for anything.
Exactly.
Just was independent.
She did better than I would have. So
that was it. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm going 0 and 10.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Next one?
Yep.
This one you picked is long, but okay.
No, all right.
I, 25 female, am the oldest of 5. Raised by a single mom who placed all of her expectations on me because I'm the oldest daughter and because that's just how things are in our culture. I was expected to help raise my siblings and be responsible. So I did. I learned life skills early, did well in school, and graduated with Latin honors. My brothers, especially the twins, 24 male, had a different experience. Clearly the favorites. My mom didn't expect much from them. She'd laugh off their bad behavior and even use their connections to get them out of doing certain things. They constantly bragged about cheating or paying others to do their schoolwork, and it was all treated like a joke. When it came to the family business, I stepped back because they seemed more invested. I chose to go to med school instead, which has been financially tough, but also something my mom always dreamed of for the family. Despite being in med school full-time, I'm still the one that she leans on when there's problems that come up, even though they're the ones running the business. I help when I can, but I've told her repeatedly that they should be handling it. Then Mother's Day came. My mom was visiting me in Manila. Where's Manila?
Philippines.
Okay. So I planned a surprise in advance. I bought a cake, a gift, and a huge bouquet worth about $107, all paid up front.
Billy's going to medical school in the Philippines?
No,
Lucinda is, whatever. Yeah. She's going to medical school in the Philippines? That costs like $30. What's she bitching about?
Leave her alone.
Just saying.
Okay. Ooh, why am I got like a cough. Okay. 2 of my brothers, Mark and John. I'm not sick.
I'm right here.
I'm not coughing on you. I coughed this way. I didn't. I coughed this way.
Oh my God.
I bought a... Okay. 2 of my brothers, Mark and John, were with me and agreed to chip in for the cake and the gift. $13 each. Separately, I coordinated with my mom's boyfriend who wanted to contribute too. After the surprise, he sent me $180 to cover the bouquet and also add a little extra as a thank you and to help me out with school. Because of this, I didn't follow up with my brothers for their share and considered it settled. But on actual Mother's Day, when she was back in the province with the boys, Mark called to see if there was any leftover money from the bouquet that they could use for another gift. I told him the money had been given to me directly for the bouquet and to help me out. And if they wanted to get her something else, we could all chip in for it again. That's when he blew up, calling me selfish, saying I should have never asked them to contribute in the first place because I have more money. I was livid. I told him if he's broke, it's because he doesn't know how to handle money. I worked my ass off for 2 years before med school to even save any money. They have nothing to show for their choices, but somehow always have money for gambling, vapes, and girlfriends. But not $13 for a gift for our mom? I told him that they're failures because they never take anything seriously. No drive, no accountability, no goals, and that they'll run the family business into the ground. Now they're upset saying I'm an ass for throwing all of this in their face, and my mom says I was a bitch for not understanding their situation. I know their capabilities are limited due to their upbringing, but they're adults. Shouldn't they at least know how to save money? Am I really being a bad sister?
First of all, it should not be a shock to anyone that somebody from a Filipino family is going into medical care.
Oh my. And I like how that's what you got out of the story.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, really, that's
what do the other fucking brothers do? Who doesn't want to gamble and drink and fucking whatever they're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the problem is that there were completely different expectations for the daughter.
But that it's also, but the issue here is how they're mad about the gifts. Like, they didn't even give her the $13 for the gift that they were supposed to give her in the first place, and yet they're calling her for more money to get her another gift when she fucking did the rest.
Yeah.
You know what I want to know? I want to know what kind of business they're running.
No fucking clue.
I'm just saying.
Not a good one, apparently.
I mean, I don't know.
She has every right to be angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the question is, she the asshole?
She's not.
No, I mean, I get it.
She's not the asshole.
Yeah.
I get that it's aggravating, okay? Especially if she's the oldest and in that culture, honestly, it is like the oldest takes care of the parents, and that's very typical, right? And the younger siblings aren't burdened with that responsibility, right? So I understand where she, especially,
there's clearly some gender stuff too.
Yes,
girls have different expectations.
100%.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm saying I understand kind of where she's coming from, and I get that she's probably much more progressive and modern, nowadays, and the mom might be a bit older school, and expect certain expectations. So it's hard for me to call her the asshole, right? For wanting to be treated equally and not like left with all the burdens. I get it. Okay. I just don't think it's being done intentionally. I think the brothers are being coddled and they were spoiled, like the twins or whatever. And I think that they're always going to be like that.
Yeah.
Right? That's not going to change. Future Dr. Lucinda has a choice of just sort of like dealing with it and not letting it affect her as much as it does. And by the way, it's not impossible for people to do that. Right? A lot of people are able to kind of like, separate. Yeah. Like, look, I'm not going to let you upset me. Right. I'm, whatever. The problem here, frankly, is the mom keeps dragging her back in. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It doesn't really, it's not letting her do her thing.
Because even here, like the mom is, like you're saying, the mom is the one who made it seem like she was wrong. Where it's like, they were doing all of this for the mom. Like she had all of these surprises and flowers and gifts for her mom that her siblings didn't contribute anything to. Yeah. And it's like, the mom, and now that they're like, well, we want to get her another gift now. When she already said it was from all of them. It's like, and now she's a bitch because she doesn't want to contribute or give them money for that. Because they don't know how to save up money for a gift for their mom that they couldn't even pay $13 earlier. Yeah. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't understand why in some cultures, like, the girls have all the responsibility. And the eldest. That's what makes it worse. It's the eldest and the girl. Yeah. So, no, I honestly, I understand. And honestly, the brother's the asshole. Him yelling at her and being like, you shouldn't have asked us to even help in the beginning because you have more money. This is your mom. It's not like she's asking you so she can buy herself a new car. She's asking for her mom. But this is for your mom. You should want to contribute for it. So,
no, pretty much she's having to deal with the result of her parents' parenting mistakes. Yes. It's just not cool. It sounds like she's been very tolerant about it her entire life. Yeah. But eventually she got snapped.
This was when she snapped. Yeah. This is why she went off and said all of that to them. Should she have said all of that? Maybe not, but maybe they needed to hear it. It's like,
Yeah, I think they definitely did need to hear it.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, she did.
Although I don't think they're really going to hear it. But.
No. Did she go about it the wrong way? Maybe she didn't have to snap on them like that. But like you said, she needed to hear it. So, hey. Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you live with that BS your whole life, you're going to be done at some point.
Exactly. Thoughts?
I mean, not more than I already said. Yeah. I don't think she's the asshole for reacting that way. Yeah. I don't really think it's shameless to be upset at her younger siblings who are kind of taking advantage of the situation. Yeah. I don't know that it's that intentional on their part. And I do think the mom is the one that's sort of like allowing all this to happen. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go 0 dingleberries again. I don't know, 9 on the Feldman. I mean, is it really shameless to call him out? Probably not, Could she have done it another way? Yeah, she gave herself a 10 seconds to breathe. She might have done it a little bit differently, but is it really that bad? No. I think it'd been worse if she spiked their food, right, or some shit like that, or gave them something that would send them to the ER. Spike their food. I'm just there's so many things you could do to teach these punks a lesson, assuming.
And all she did was tell them the truth. So
yeah, so that's hard for me to really come down on.
All right, next one then.
Yes.
Okay. I, 28 male, have been with my girlfriend, 22 female, for 2 years. We live in a big city and our relationship is very serious. We are planning a future together. My mom, 58 female, lives in another state but was visiting. We've always had a complicated dynamic. She can be very loving but very controlling, and we clash over respect and boundaries. A while ago, I made the mistake of venting to my parents about a fight with my girlfriend. It wasn't anything extreme, just normal relationship tension about communication. I said my girlfriend can overthink or get reactive when feeling insecure. I realize now I shouldn't have shared that. My dad heard it and has been supportive and respectful since. My mom, however, latched onto that as proof that my girlfriend is bad for me. During the visit, she refused to use my girlfriend's name and made passive-aggressive remarks. She also complained... How much
more passive-aggressive can you be when you don't refer to her by her name?
Exactly.
I wonder what she calls her.
Is she just snapping at her?
You're too young to know the show Sanford and Son. Yeah. But it starred a guy named Red Fox. Mm-hmm. And Red Fox was a fairly successful stand-up comedian in the 70s. Mm-hmm. And this TV show was sort of created for him. Mm-hmm. Okay. He was probably some significant inspiration for Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. Mm-hmm. And down the road, there was a movie that Eddie Murphy made called Harlem Nights, where he put Red Fox in a fairly prominent role, kind of as a, homage or whatever. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Red Fox in the show Sanford and Son, his son's name was Lamont. Okay. And he would constantly refer to Lamont as dummy.
Oh my God.
Come here, dummy.
You think that's what she was doing?
But I'm saying, it depends, right? Like, if she was like, hey, Jimmy, where's Dum Dum? Right? Yeah, where's Bimbo?
Right.
That's a lot worse than whatever.
There are more subtle passive aggressive ways to be rude to someone.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, I think it matters, like, how she was doing that. Right?
Exactly.
You know?
Okay. Continue.
Yeah.
She also complained that my girlfriend took a small mirror and told me, tell your girlfriend to put it back, which really pissed me off. I found it petty and disrespectful. We had a tense breakfast conversation where she wouldn't drop the topic. I didn't yell, but firmly told her to stop. I said I'd leave if she kept it up and eventually told her I'd pay and she could go. She was so offended that she moved to a hotel and sent me an emotional message saying she's done with me and mocking the idea that I tried to set terms for dinner. Her message said I always disrespect her and put my girlfriend over her and that she's tired of it. She accused me of being ungrateful and treating her badly all of my life. For context, my mom has also routinely overshared her marital problems with me, like details about fights with my dad that I did not want to hear. I've listened without judging, and I mentioned this in my message. I texted her saying, I won't tolerate her insulting or refusing to name my girlfriend. I know I shouldn't have involved them in our couple's issues. I won't let anyone tell me who I can or can't be with. I love her, but this is non-negotiable. And I want us to keep couple conflicts private so we can have a healthy relationship. I'm here if she wants to talk or have dinner, but without that topic. She replied with, it's over, and says she's done with me. I genuinely love my mom, but I also love my girlfriend. I'm not choosing one over the other. I just want respect. I don't expect my mom to love my girlfriend, but I do expect her to be polite and not drag me into insulting her. Am I the asshole for standing my ground and telling my mom she can't insult my girlfriend or try to control who I see?
No, your mom has serious boundary problems.
Yeah, definitely.
She's... I don't know. Maybe it's more common with mothers and sons, but...
They give names?
No, not at all.
Because I'm wondering if the mom is like Rachel or Esther or
No clue.
Ethel or any number of like Jewish old ladies.
Oh my God.
That's a Jewish mom. Okay, Jewish mothers will never, ever let them allow themselves to feel that they took a backseat to their son's girlfriend.
Oh my God.
They could get married. They could have kids. Doesn't matter. The mom believes she comes first. Right? And it's that same mentality. Like, you know what? I raised you, right? I spit you out of my vajayjay. You need, right? Okay. That's a very, older generation Jewish mother way to be.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's more of an older generation. I don't think that's the current generation.
No, but that was my mom's generation.
Yeah, no, exactly. I lived that. Yeah.
The first time I got engaged and I brought her home, right? I got if I don't have anything nice to say, I'm not supposed to say anything at all.
Well, okay, maybe your mom didn't said that for a reason.
Yeah, that one we could have all agreed. We all could agree. Yeah.
And let me tell you the bigger problem here, okay? There is no walking back for either of them. Because even if they somehow get past this spat, okay? And even if the mom respects these potential boundaries, the girlfriend, if she especially becomes a wife, they will never get along.
No.
This will never be okay.
And the son will never tell her anything.
Right.
Because the mom feels like,
like she was chosen second.
Yeah, you're the problem. Like she feels like you're driving me and my son apart. So
I'll tell you what.
Good for Billy though for standing up for his girlfriend.
Yeah. I honestly I wasn't sure. I can't remember. Who are we asking is the asshole here?
If he's the asshole for telling his mom, standing his ground.
He's not. Unless this was a not so serious hit it and quit it relationship.
Right. Yeah, if that was the case,
if this was an early on dating and there was really an issue.
Yeah. But you've been dating 2 years.
Well, if Billy genuinely loves her, it would sound like he does. And if they are truly going to be in a forever relationship, then he did the right thing.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give Billy 0 dingleberries.
Agreed.
He reached out. He tried to smooth it over. Right. He defended the love of his life.
Exactly.
He did all the right things. I don't even think it's all that shameless on his part.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think Billy did anything one or another shameless or I don't think he was an asshole. So this is another one where I'm going 0 and 10.
I agree.
This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like the mom is so afraid of losing her son that she actually created a situation where she is losing her son.
Exactly.
And it didn't have to be that way.
You could have just agreed with
You have to give your kids space to grow up and have their own unique relationships independent of you.
Exactly.
Because you don't want them being the guy in the basement.
Exactly. Like he's like 50 years old, still living in your basement.
Don't you eventually want to have grandchildren?
Exactly.
Yo, Hurricane.
Yeah.
You know what this is almost like?
What is it almost like?
This is almost like if you had a cringy sister-in-law that basically tried to put her sister, and make her sister pick her over her husband, right? And over her nieces and nephews.
Exactly.
Almost like that.
Almost like that.
Right.
All right.
How many more do we have? Because I put like 12, but I think we're
You have a couple more. How many more do you want to do?
We'll just do 2 more.
Okay.
Because I want to try these cookies.
Okay. Yeah, and it's 5:40 already.
Yeah.
Maybe one more?
Yeah, maybe one more.
Okay, pardonnez-moi.
Okay, this will be the last one then.
Okay, because HR said so.
Yeah.
Because this is the law according to HR now.
It is.
Well, Karina's supposed to edit.
All right.
That's true.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
My husband has been tested for ADHD, but he does not have it.
You don't say.
He has the kinds of problems that are associated with ADHD, however. He says writing lists and making schedules, setting alarms is just physically painful for him, and he'd rather just deal with occasional emergencies rather than being proactive. The specific problem, he often forgets to push the shower diverter valve down. You know, the little rod on the tub faucet that you push down to make the water fill the tub and pull it up to make the water come out of the shower?
Is she really bitching about that?
Yeah.
It literally is a half a second gesture to like click the thing.
That's
back.
why, and he's not doing it.
Yeah, but I understand. But you mean it?
Okay, let's hear what
sorry. Okay.
For nearly 20 fucking years, I have been asking him to push it down. Since I was literally a teenager, I have been asking him to push the fucking thing down. Her words. At least twice a month, I have a very, that was all caps, unpleasant wake up / cold shower because I turn the water on and I get a cold spray from the shower. And every fucking time, he's apologetic, and then a week or two later, it happens again. He would do better for a little bit, and then it slips in again. He's always telling me that he's working on it and that he's been better about it lately. But somehow, he's always working about it, always improving, but it never fucking stops. Today, I had just fucking had it. I stepped into the shower, turned it on, and had a very cold and rude awakening. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I grabbed the cup by the sink, filled it about 3 inches with cold water, walked out to where he was standing naked. He had just taken off his pajamas and was going to take a shower after mine. And without warning, while he was looking down, I held the plastic cup firmly in my hand, grasping it tightly, and I jerked the motherfucker in a 45-degree angle to get that cold water all over his torso and his face.
That's assault.
I told him.
Wow.
You come out of a hot shower.
He knew he hadn't showered yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was going to shower after hers. Yeah. That's why he was waiting for her to come out of the shower.
I'm looking at these cookies. And I didn't hear all that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She just fucking took it away from me.
Because you're not letting us finish the story.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Okay. I don't care anymore now.
You were the one who
exactly.
Well, I didn't know it was this long.
You chose these.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, this one. Okay, go ahead.
I told him that his apologies were worth the paper they were written on, and that I was tired of listening to him congratulate himself for getting better when I had been asking for 20 fucking years to stop doing this shit. I told him I don't accept his apologies, and the fact that it's an accident does not excuse this. I told him that from now on, every time I'm taking a cold shower, so is he. That I refuse to be a second-class citizen in my own home any longer, and if he refuses to make changes to treat me better, I will instead make changes to treat him worse, because I will not tolerate this any longer. I'm going to continue to throw a cold cup of water on him every time I get a surprise cold shower. I'm tired of fucking asking / begging for basic fucking respect and not getting it, with the implication that I have to fucking put up with this forever. So Reddit, I know I'm probably the asshole, but am I at least a justified asshole?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
no, this is the tiniest little thing.
No. But it's been going on for 20 years, I feel her.
And only now she blows up?
Okay,
because she's asked him for 20 years.
I don't understand is like, do you just get into the shower and turn the water on? I think that's make what she does. It's warm.
Yeah.
Maybe she needs to change her habit. Because I'll tell you what I do. I put the fucking water on and I wait till it's ready. And then I go in.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I don't get.
But maybe she does start showering like that. But at the end of the day.
Then who's causing this problem really?
He still is.
No,
because how hard is it to turn it down?
Why can't she just push the thing down?
It's a fucking nanosecond. Click, all done. Hot shower.
See, I don't know. I feel her because this is the same thing. I feel like as when men don't put down the seat after they pee.
This is not the same.
It's giving the same thing because it is though because
she's treating it like the same thing, but it's not.
No, I feel like it is though because again, for 20 years she's asked you to do one thing. One thing.
No, I bet it's not one thing. I bet this is just the one thing she's harping on right now.
I don't know.
If this guy has ADHD like symptom, behaviors, This isn't the only thing he does.
Some people are just genuinely very forgetful.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no malice involved in it.
Yeah.
You know how many times I left the house without like wearing a watch, like when I would put it on,
right.
or all sorts of stuff.
Right.
Yes, of course, we all forget shit, right? But my point is, this is perhaps the most insignificant thing to forget. If he kept forgetting their anniversary, that'd be one thing. If he kept forgetting like their fucking kids' birthdays or whatever, that'd be one thing.
Right.
He forgets to click the fucking tub spout so the water doesn't divert. Are you kidding me? And you're right. And you know what? How fucking stupid is she for just hopping in the shower and flipping the water on like, fuck it. And
well,
by the way,
not supposed to hit her in the head.
I'm sorry. This is so upsetting. And by the way, after 20 fucking years, why can't she just run the water first, make sure it's warm, and then just walk right in?
She's got to be angry wrestling Ellis. I can't imagine.
Honestly, I really just feel like she's over him. Honestly, I understand her. I am agreeing with her right now. I feel it.
If you have a fabulous relationship, I can't imagine getting this angry.
Yeah,
like that.
I really think that it's, again, my whole thing is, if someone is constantly telling me something, just because they constantly told me, I'm going to fucking remember, because I'd be like, oh yeah, last time I got fucking screamed for this, I'm going to put this down. And it just seems like he does not give it that care. And if this is the one thing she's willing to die on, I don't see why it can't be so hard for him to put that one thing down. And it's like, and if she showers like that, yeah, it's weird, but that's how she showers, you know? So it's like, at the end of the day, she's asking you for one thing. You do it for a little bit. And like she said, he does it for a little bit. He'll do it after a while, and then he just stops. So he's fully capable of remembering to do it.
I think he just forgets.
Right. I think he does it after a while. It kind of starts, and then one day he just doesn't think about it. Here's my point. And I'm serious about this.
No, me too.
I believe if this was something more life-changing, he would remember. I think this is such an insignificant little thing that he doesn't give it a second thought, because who fucking would? I mean, as a guy,
right?
I wouldn't think of it. Whatever, sorry. And even if I was wrong, hey, Eric, you promised you were going to not do that anymore, and you were going to put the diverter back from tub spout to shower. You're right. Sorry. What else am I going to say?
Right.
I'm honestly not going to feel super remorseful.
Right.
I mean, to be frank.
Right.
I'm not going to like stop and like lick boots.
Right.
Oh my God, I feel so fucking bad. And fucking get over it. I'll tell you what. Here's an idea, Lucinda, and it's probably the fourth time I've said it. Just run the fucking water before you go in.
But why should she change her?
Why can't she just push the button down?
Hold on. Watch this.
I don't know.
Eric is going to solve this problem right now. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just run the fucking water first.
Well, why should she have to change? But why should she have to change her routine? Because
it's so stupid. This is my point. This is so stupid.
I don't know. I see it. I see it from her perspective. I really do.
I'll tell you what.
I do.
Look, I understand when you have a pet peeve.
Right.
Okay. And the person that's supposed to be your significant other doesn't respect your pet peeve.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to share a true story. Okay. And I don't think it's that big of a deal. HR does not like or want me to use paper or plastic products in our place.
Okay.
This goes all the way back to when we were just dating and weren't living together, and I had paper
because
plates.
you only use paper plates.
But that's my point.
Which I thought was really weird at home.
I'm a fucking guy, newly single. What the hell else am I going to use?
It's a guy.
My point is, paper plates and plastic cups. And at some point she's like, look, I really don't want to use paper. Let's try to save a tree. And finally, it's like, look, can you just give me this one? Because I'm like, what's the fucking big deal? Like, why? Who cares? But eventually, it's like, okay, you know what? Fine, I'll do it for you. But
I offered to wash the dishes for you.
Well, that's also why. But my point is, you know how many times I just didn't remember that? Like whatever, like, oh, I'm gonna have a snack, I'm gonna make a sandwich, just took a paper plate. Whatever. It's not like I, wanted to upset. Guys don't think of shit the same way.
Right.
Certain things that are not big deals to us are big deals to other people.
See, but that's the problem. And then I feel like when a guy has a big deal to them, we have to respect it, or we have to accommodate it because it's a big deal to them.
I
don't know about that.
I do think that some people are just a little bit absent-minded.
Yeah.
And they're not trying to be mean. They're not trying to be assholes. They just genuinely don't.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, speaking of big deals, shout out.
Oh, here we go.
The big Majers, the Midbar Maj crew. I almost went the whole episode and forgot, but see, I didn't. So, Badanka Dory, 7 days away, girl. Actually, less, 5. Be there on Friday, right? Evelyn and Ricky.
Get their names. Get their real names.
Emily
and Ron.
Evelyn and Ricky. Tobias.
That's
Vern.
That's a new one.
Tobias, Vern, Betty, Freddie, Aaron, Karen, Jessica, Amy, Dougie,
right,
Bobby, Vinny, and the rest of the Midbar Maj crew.
There you go.
Can I tell you another funny story? This just happened.
Okay.
So my non-cringy sister-in-law called me the other day to let me know that she invested in a floating mahjong table for the pool.
Nice, very nice.
So the first time I was like, yo, Badanka Dory's going to be in the pool and begin playing mahjong? She's like, no. That's the other Maj group that's in the pool. Like, like the ones I don't want to see. I understand. Let me tell you, make this simple, okay? She's got Maj Group A, which are the crumble cookies. She's got Maj Group B, which are the fucking carrot sticks and celery.
Oh, my God.
Okay? Just saying.
Oh, my God. They listen. You know this.
They know who it is. What?
Okay.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we have to rate them?
Yeah, we
okay.
rate them.
Absent-minded Billy gets 0.
Absent-minded Billy gets 4.
No, he gets 0. What the fuck is he doing? It's that big of a deal.
It's a big deal to her.
That's the problem. And only to her.
Because he doesn't give a fuck about her.
Look, if I'm being kind of like serious now, if he really is not doing this intentionally, like he really is just absent-minded or he forgets, or I'll tell you what happens to me is I set out to do something, I get distracted with something else, and I forget that I was going to do it.
It's your ADHD.
But I'm saying, okay, so yeah. I kind of feel for this. Yeah. I get it.
But he doesn't have ADHD.
No, he might. Okay?
No, he got tested. He doesn't.
I know, but it's 20 years later now. Okay, what they tested 20 years ago may not be the same test as today. Okay, he may. Point here is it doesn't feel like this is intentional. Right? He's not trying to upset her. He's not thinking about it. It's mindless. You know, in the law, what this would be the difference between an intentional tort and negligence. Intentional tort is on purpose. Like I cock my arm back and I fucking hit you. That's battery. Intentional. I tapped the back of your car with my car and I'm accidental fender bender. That's negligence. It's not on purpose. It's mindless. I didn't think about it. Sorry. That's what this is. He's mindless. It's negligent.
I get it. But it's just the fact that it's happened so many times to me that it just doesn't feel. I don't know. Like I
guarantee he already fucking forgot. The minute, like 2 seconds after she's done berating him, he's already on to the next thing.
Well, I'm still on her side. I don't think she's the asshole for throwing cold cup of water on him.
I get it. Everybody's different. I'm just saying, like, if that happened to me, I'd be really upset. Especially because, and this honestly, I probably wouldn't understand what I did wrong at that point. What the fuck do you want? Why'd you do that? And if the answer is because you didn't click the fucking thing and divert the water from the tub spout to the shower, you know what? I'm going to lose my mind.
Well, that's how she felt when she gets in the shower and she opens it and all that cold water falls on her.
You know what I would do?
That's what you would do. That's not her shower routine.
No, what I would wait till she's back in the hot shower. I would fill a fucking Yeti full of ice water.
But the whole thing is his problem. He started this.
No, this is not really a problem. That's my point. This isn't. This is not a problem.
I don't know.
This is so dumb.
I feel you, girl. Well, I don't feel you. I don't have this, but I understand why she's upset. I understand why she reacted this way, and I'm giving her 0 dingleberries.
And by the way, why is it a big deal to spend 2.5 nanoseconds to just lower a fucking toilet?
Thank you. Wait, what?
To lower a seat.
Yeah.
If a guy leaves it up, who cares? Is it that big of an effort to just move it back down?
It's more of the principle on that
one.
No,
it's not.
Yes,
That's
it is. Because it's like you guys go piss with the toilet seat up, and then if we come and we fall in the fucking toilet, now my ass has toilet water on it.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say proudly, I've never had that problem. I've never left the seat up.
Did you? I wasn't saying you.
No, I'm just telling you. You know why?
Why?
Because I pee sitting down because I don't want to splash it.
There you go. There you go.
No, I'm serious. People laugh. Don't laugh.
Laps. No, I'm not laughing.
I don't want my fucking urine on
exactly.
On the,
Thank you.
You know,
yes.
No.
I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Yes.
I'm being serious.
Yes. No, I believe you. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. By the way, and I don't expect you to know this, but I happen to know for a fact that's also male prison culture. Men in prison pee sitting down because they're in such a small area. I'm serious, and it goes everywhere. I've heard ex-cons on TikTok talk about that they do that because they don't want to get pissed or like little driplets.
How the fuck do we end up on this topic?
We talked about this toilet seat.
Okay.
It was briefly mentioned.
What? Did I do the mid-bar thing already?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm waiting for these cookies.
Okay. Well, let's wrap it up.
Was that it?
That was it.
So wait, I got to rate, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm giving poor Billy here 0 dingleberries.
4 dingleberries.
Just doing what he normally does. I'm giving her 6 on the Feldman for fucking with him with the cold water. I'm giving him 10. I just don't think what he's doing is shameless.
I don't think what he's doing is shameless because I guess there's no shame in what he's doing. It's not shameful to do it. But it is assholey because your girlfriend has, for 20 years, she's told you this. And for 20 years, you've completely disregarded what she said. So for that, he's getting 4 dingleberries because if you see something that upsets your it's not even about the shit anymore. It's like you see how much it upsets your partner. You love this girl. You're choosing to spend the rest of your life. You see how much it upsets her. You can't do one thing to not upset her. Like, that's where I stand on it. And that's why he's getting 4 dingleberries.
Okay. My final point on this, because we really do have to go. And I really want to try this cookies. My final point on this is if she's put up with it for 20 years, I personally agree with HR that there was something else that caused her to snap. That this is her venting, but I cannot fathom it's this after 20 years of the same thing.
I just think she got tired of it.
Why didn't she snap at year 4? Like 20 fucking years is a long time.
It is.
Right? If you haven't snapped by 20 years, why would you at this point?
Maybe she was just fed up. That was just like the day where she was like, fuck it, man.
After a year and a half, you're fed up.
Yeah.
Especially if you believe what she's saying and she keeps saying it.
Right.
Okay? So that's why I really think there's something else here.
Okay.
Having said all that.
Yeah.
Again, thank you all for listening, subscribing, tuning in. Wait. Sorry. And now.
Oh my God.
Watches the podcast host quietly winds down the episode.
There you go.
Thank you, narrator.
There you go.
Let me just say thank you all for listening, for subscribing, for supporting, for the 5-star reviews. Right? Having said all that, Hurricane.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can find us.
All right, guys. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate
find us on Twitter, Instagram.
Remember, you can find us on Instagram at The Bentama Confirm, our podcast Instagram at The Late Podcast. You can find our Twitter and TikTok at Bentama Confirm, our website at eblawfirm.us, or our email at info@eblawfirm.us. Bye, guys.
Bye.